Dwayne, good morning.
Morning, Camden.
How are you today?
I'm excellent. You?
Oh, I'm doing great. Just getting ready for the day and about to head out for a morning walk.
Hey, good.
How's things going over at the Toronto Academy there?
Really good. Got a good group of salespeople, and I'm just doing my walk back to work like we did yesterday. So, yeah, what's going on today? What's the question? What do you got?
Awesome. So I have a question here from Lance from Instagram. Lance is 20 years old, and he's also from Toronto.
Okay.
And he just got headhunted to move out to Vancouver for a sales job.
Okay.
And Lance's question is, what's the one thing you wish you knew in your 20s that would have made the biggest difference?
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to go right to his age at 20 because by the time I hit about 25, I knew this and figured it out. So the two things for me in my early 20s, that there's a process to success. I used to think it was personality or I don't know, you just had it or didn't have it. That's completely not true. So keep studying, great sales processes and what, achievers do and how they think and what they believe. So if you adopt their values, you'll end up with a lot of the same things they have. So that was the first thing. The other one was in business, not everybody's out for your best, you're not for your better good. There's a lot of jealousy in the world. I don't understand that, but there is. Competition, definitely. You go into a company, some people like you, some people don't. You don't even know why. Then, if you're able to get past that, when you start actually doing really well, all of a sudden a whole bunch of other people now don't like you. So that's reality. So, just be careful. Be careful around other people. Don't be naive, I guess. Be a little street smart. Be nice. Don't burn any bridges. Always maintain relationships with people. The same toes that you're stepping on today might be the ones you're going to, the bum you're going to have to kiss tomorrow. So I don't want you, going on the offensive, but just be smart. Don't get too involved with people. Keep your personal life very personal and private. You just can't win by bringing your private life into your workplace because people always judge you. I don't care what it is. If you got a marriage, well, if your marriage isn't like that person, they don't like you. If you drink, but you drink too much or not enough or the wrong thing, they don't like you. So I really believe in keeping their personal life separate from work. And yeah, if I could give you some tips, that definitely would have rung true for me in my early 20s.
Awesome. Yeah, it seems like when it comes to any social situation that there's always a level of politics to be played.
Absolutely.
Do you have time for one more question?
Sure, Cameron. Go ahead.
Awesome. Okay, so this question is from a lady named Erica, and she was wondering, what is your opinion on the law of attraction and positive thinking and whether or not it's made a difference in your life as far as your career goes and overall happiness?
Okay, so first I'll give you a little story that's very true for nature. You have flowers, and bees are attracted to flowers, and those bees will make honey. And then you've got, you've got shit, you've got feces, and flies are attracted to that, and it makes maggots. You will never see a bee chasing down a pile of crap, and you will never see a fly going after a flower. That is how I kind of look at positive and negative people. One of the ways to know you're winning in life is when negative people are repulsed by you. Things that are in harmony, they either vibrate or they have a vibe or I don't know what it is. But yeah, when negative people are repulsed by you, it means you're winning the game. And sort of like tying into the last tip I just gave, a lot of us have a high need or a need to be liked, even if it means being liked by the wrong people. And
That's
maturity to me is really understanding that's not going to be the case and it should not be the case. So you're going to attract into your life that which you are. And I know that because I was a pretty, closed and negative person from about 16 to 23. And what I had to do is also figure out why I was attracting so many flies. And when I realized that I was participating because I was being a little bit of a shit, then when I started to change my own thought process and vibration, and a big part of this for Erica and anybody else listening is I'm telling you, you've got to write down your goals. Look at them every day for 5 seconds. You've got to write down what you're grateful for on the same piece of paper. I have my goals and gratitude list. Achievement and fulfillment is what it's all about, and look at it for 5 seconds every day. And if it's in your own handwriting, it cannot be typed. And there's lots of reasons why I think this is the case. We can get into maybe at another time, but if it's in your own handwriting and you just look at it every day, you are brainwashing yourself and maybe also in other ways attracting or bringing into your life things just based on what your dominant thought processes and energy are. So yes, I do believe in that a lot. I I use it as a tool. It's not that I believe in it. I use it as a tool regularly when I want something, and it does work. And it's almost like your ability to use it gets better and better, just like a muscle. You figure out how to do that, and you start fine-tuning it. Perhaps your personal power increases because the world recognizes you're using it properly. But it starts with, those tips of not making everybody happy. That's the way it is. And also writing down what you want and what you're happy about and keeping it near you, physically near you, and looking at it all the time. So you can put it in your wallet, put it in your purse, tape it to your mirror, have it in your car, put it on your desk. I really don't care where you put it, but you got to have that list nearby, and it's got to be someplace where your peripheral vision is going to see that throughout the day.
Awesome. I actually do have in my bathroom mirror that one thing that you have in your book, Unstoppable Attitude, that says dominant thoughts, and I have it just kind of just in the crease there. So every time I go to use the washroom, and I do find it does make a big difference, because as I'm going to the toilet, I always see it in the peripheral, and then I look at it, and so it's
now,
an exercise
Cameron,
that really works.
one question for you before I go, because I got to go. Because now your listeners are wondering, is your dominant thought different when you're doing a number 1 versus number 2?
Well, when I'm sitting down, I have more time to think, so no.
Oh, there you go. Okay, all right, makes sense.
All right.
And when you're standing up, you're just in a position of admiration, aren't you, you big stud?
Well, I have no comment on that one.
All right, there you go.
All right, man. Well, we'll end on that note.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Camden. Have a good day.
We'll do this again. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.